Greetings and nice evening to everyone who is following us. This is Mari's Vocation Divine Voice. As it is known, we start our conversation by introducing our invitee. Today we are together with a Congolese born brother. Greetings and welcome, brother.
Thank you so much, brother.
We're starting our conversation. Can you tell us who you are?
I'm Brother Bahige Fabien from DR Congo, as you said.
Being born in DR Congo, the people doesn't know where DR Congo is located. What can you tell them?
DR Congo is a country that is located in the heart of Africa, in the central part of Africa. And for now, it has joined, for various reasons, it has joined the Eastern African community.
That's great. 2015 Catholic Church released a document known as a brotherhood in the church. A gift we received, a gift we share. For you, as being a brother, what can you tell people to be a Maristi brother? That's it. What it means for you?
Yeah, as you said earlier, to be a brother is a gift we receive. We receive a gift we share. I'm a living witness about this because, first of all, this vocation, I can't say that I merited it. It's a God's own gift to me. He has nurtured it unto me, and He's the one making it to grow. And He's inviting me, you and I, to share it with others so that it may be more meaningful.
At the time I met with you, 31st January 2016, it was in Tanzania. Now currently we are in Machakos International Convention Center. How was your missionary experience?
Yeah, my missionary experience, talking broadly, is that there have been ups and downs, but since it's God who generated it, I'm really having hope and faith that He is the one leading this life. So since we met, as you mentioned earlier, you've been a companion together of all those that we've journeyed together and those with whom we are still together up to now. This life has brought a lot of changes in my life and the meanings to my Christian life. By God's grace, when we met in Tanzania, we had an experience of 1 year, then we continued. After that, he left us, so we had our 2 years there of postulancy, 2 years of postulancy, which was a very powerful experience. We met with a God-given gift of people who have accepted to share their gift, the gift that they received, to share it with me so that I may be this little father I've reached today. After that, I joined you again in the novitiate. We spent again 1 year, and after that, the novitiate was in Rwanda, and after that, you left me again. You came to Nairobi before me, and those 2 years there, they were the years that I really had to discover more about Mari's life and how to live as a genuine Mari's brother, which was very meaningful for me. I had times of doubt, I had times of joys and sorrows, times of self-discovery, times of, I can call it a bit of depression, but since, as you said earlier, that is a gift we receive from God and we share, really I received, and then He helped me to overcome all those situations which could endanger me, or which could make me not to continue with the goal or the objective that He has planted unto me by His people, those people that He has called before me. He has given them the gift of the vocation. They have sacrificed their lives so that they may share that gift that they received with me, so that I may reach this little far that I've come, and I hope and continue believing that really He is with me and up to the end, so that myself, I may also in the years to come, I may share meaningfully with other people who will be close to me, or those that I will have to meet. I'm called to be a repairer. For example, I know how to repair, let's say, like a bicycle, so now I'll be called to repair souls, as these people, these brothers and formators with whom I've met, those who repaired my soul up to now. Thanks.
That's great. There is the quote I like so much. I read in the book of John Maxwell entitled 15 Invaluable Laws. He said the experience is the best teacher when it's evaluated. So far, what has been your experience as a Maristi brother?
as a married brother, since I made my first profession in 2019 up to now, my experiences, I can just name it with one word. It has been an experience of love. Though this love, we cannot just say is love, we hide the other aspect. But you see, for example, when you are going to look for those who grew up in the village like me, there are these types of fruits, small ones. In French, they are called fraises. Those ones, when you go to look for them, you have to accept to be to pass into thorns before you reach them. And so, even though you pass through the experience, even Jesus himself on this earth, he passed in various aspects which we can consider as thorns, but he conquered because he believed. He had that gift. He had that gift that God gave to him, and then he shared it with others. So for me, it's really an experience of love. The love is covering all those thorns that can be around. Thanks.
That's great. Being a married brother, by looking back to your roots, what can you say that has motivated you to join married brothers at the schools?
Yeah, what I can say that motivated me to become a married brother, there are many aspects, but and if I say that I want to enter into details, I can reach even up to tomorrow, because the first experience that shook my heart, it's when I met with the brothers the first time. You know, it started with just admiring their attire. Secondly, the way they were talking to us, the way they used to take care of us, because you know the place where I was, I studied in a married school since nursery up to now, up to secondary school. And at this time around, the brothers had already left the community because of insecurity in my area there, the southern part of Congo. Now when they came back, because at that time the school, when they were not there, the school was under the lay people. And then when they came back, really they changed the environment, and you could see that there was really this collaboration. There was this atmosphere of trust. You could see now students able to open up, to share anything that they could not even share with even everything that we used to call taboo, we could share it with brothers. And then this one really helped many of us to revive again this feeling or this desire of becoming religious.
That's great. There is a common saying that the further you go higher, the further you increase. Now, what has been the greatest challenge in this life?
Yeah, this is a bit, I'll not call it tricky, but I'll call it a bit difficult to explain. But what has been a great challenge for me is to really, as St. Paul used to say in his letters, to say that the good I want to do is not what I find myself doing. So I can try to bring it together, saying that my challenge is that a time I decide now, at least today I have to do this, but at a certain time I regret at the end. So I'm in that process of self-discovery, and if I've planned good, let it be good up to the end. Yeah, that's the way I can try to mingle it. Yeah,
that's good. What gives you the strength to continue this journey in this congregation?
Yeah, what gives me strength, first of all, is prayer. Because if I've reached here, first of all, prayer. Secondly, as I said, you know, those who have already those gifts, they have been given those gifts, they are there to share with those gifts with others. So there are these people, my mentors. There are many, I cannot mention the names here. There are many who have mentored me since secondary school when I met with brothers. And what also can say that gave me strength is the background of my family, where it's a Christian family, and we valued these Christian values. And after that, I can say my personal convictions and my own desires to be also a light, a bread broken and shared among my people, wherever I'll be sent or wherever I am.
That's great. There's young ones who are following us out there in the parishes who admire marriage vocations. What can you tell them?
Yeah, what I can tell them is that Mari's life is a life which is given by Christ. If they want really to experience more or to give to their lives a meaning, at least let them have this small experience that I had also when I was still a small boy, when I encountered with these brothers. Once they just meet with any brother, I think they will learn one or two things which they will admire in their entire lives. And these 2 or 3 things that they will admire in these brothers, it will help them to discover or to direct their feelings or their desires of serving God, either in becoming a brother or either in becoming a good Christian and a good citizen, as our founder used to say. Thanks.
That's great.
Dutoze Yesu